So everywhere I go, they ask me the same question. How do I get my real estate license? We're about to get into it. Understand that over here, we are grinding on a journey to the 1%, where we talk about real estate, real problems, real solutions. We grinded till we reach that real 1% of financial, spiritual, emotional, and mindset. That's why I man that. So let's get into how you get your real estate license. Step one, take the 60-hour real estate course. It's more specifically called Principles and Practices. And by each state, the hours differ. So I know in Iowa, it's 60 hours. In California, the total hours you got to take is 135. And every state is going to be different. You can go to the CE shop and it'll have a breakdown of each requirements by each individual state. In Iowa, it's 60 hours that you got to take this course. And you got to grade out of that course. That's the first step. Once again, the step is called Principles and Practices. I think I paid like $400 for it. Thought you was done testing? Nope. You still got 3 12-hour individual courses you got to take even after the 60 hours. So you got professionalism, that's a course, 12 hours. You got buying practices, 12-hour course, and you got listing practices, 12-hour courses. Now, when all these courses are done, you should get a combination of 96 hours between all the courses that you got to do before you move on to the next step. I don't remember how much those 3 individual 12-hour courses cost. I think they were somewhere around $200 a piece. Could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, but it was around that price on top of the 60-hour courses you got to pay for. Out of that 60-hour course you got to take, I believe it's 120 questions. After you get done taking all your courses, all your 96 hours of coursing, you can take the test. Now, the test is 120 questions. 90 of them is going to be national. 30 of them is going to be state. Understand that if you fail this test, every single time you got to pay $95 to take it over again. And you got to pass with a 70% in both categories. Yes, if you fail one category and pass the other category, at least for the state that I'm in, Iowa, you can retake the part that you failed and you don't have to test in the part that you passed already. People gonna have different perspectives on if the test was difficult or easy. In my personal opinion, it's kind of difficult. And that's only because everybody gonna sweat up and down. You come study over here, this is what you need. You come study over there. Take this practice exam. So you're running around, and the reality of it is a small percentage of that you can actually apply to this test. So for me personally, I just use psiexams.com. The people that make the actual tests, they got practice tests you can take. And I just did a lot of those until I became comfortable enough to take the test. Now, if you failed this test, don't get discouraged. Everybody does. At least in the United States, it's proven that people don't normally pass the test until after the 3rd attempt. And I passed on my 3rd attempt. So you might be thinking, oh, I already passed all my tests. I got the 96 hours done. I got the 3 12-hour courses done. I got the 60-hour course done. I passed my actual exam of 120 questions. Am I done? Unfortunately not. Now you got to go, for one, find a brokerage. Find a brokerage that's going to sponsor you, a brokerage that says, hey, once he got all his documentation in order, he can come under us. Find you a sponsoring broker. That's a broker that's going to be willing to take you in after you do all the X's and O's. I don't know what your state, if your state might make you get insurance, maybe not. Now you have, and with this step, you want to make sure that you do this early because this has the potential to take up to a couple of weeks and this could delay everything. And that is get your fingerprints done. You want to go down. I went down to my nearest police station. You want to go down. You want to get your fingerprints ran. They're going to run it through the Bureau of Investigation. Take a couple weeks to come back. I think I paid like $51 for it. Somewhere around that. Now, if you done all that, you wait around, pay the application fee, go to whatever website your state use. We use the Iowa Association of Realtors. Now, after you done all that, you submit everything. You go to, with us, we use Iowa Association of Realtors. I don't know what your state use. Proof of all your documentation, that you completed everything, that you did all the courses. I think I paid like $120 for the application fee. Notarized letter of the broker that agreed to take you under their wing. And now you just sit back and you wait. The website is going to say pending. In a couple of weeks, they should let you know that your application is decent and the minor steps you got to take afterwards, it'll let you know that too. And from that point, you're pretty much done. Be aware that this thing does cost. All those miscellaneous things that I mentioned before, they do add up. So altogether, I think I was in the whole like $1,500. A lot of hours I had to study, a lot of note cards I had to make, but it's worth it. So as always, if you appreciate this video, if you found value in this video, like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. If you're not ready to catch these diamonds, I guess you'll forever be broken. Till next time.